Good day and welcome to another Active Knocker tutorial video. Now in this video, we're talking about time tracking templates and how to track time for your reps that are on the doors. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to go do is you're going to want to log into either the web application or the mobile application. So once you're logged in, the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your time tracking templates. So head over to configuration and then scroll down to where it says time tracking templates and let's click that. Now that we're on this page, what you're going to see is I already created a template that is Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And I have assigned users to this template. And I also have the type of tracking method. So let me explain. First off, maybe perhaps you want to limit the hours in which your reps are allowed to work. So that's what the tracking times are for. The assigned reps mean you're assigning the reps to this template. So those are the reps that are going to have to follow these rules in which time will only be tracked between these times. And then how do you want the time to be tracked? Here we selected manual, push to start, stop, time automatic manually. This means that the rep, when they log in, they'll have to push to start the time, they'll have to push to stop the time, and the software will automatically calculate the time between the start time and the stop time, just like everyone knows with the clock in and clock out method. Now, let's just say I wanted to add a weekend crew and assign certain reps to that. I'll scroll over here to the top and click on Add Template. Here we'll give this template a name called Weekend Crew. And let's just say we want the type to be for this one automatic, which means the time between the first and last pin dropped. What this means is when the rep is in between the allotted hours that we're going to configure on this template, once they drop the first pin, the time's going to start. And then their last pin for the day, when they drop that, it's going to calculate the time between their first pin and their last pin automatically for you. Here we're going to assign a user or multiple. And then below here, we're going to select the time they're allowed to work. And in this case, let's just say they're allowed to work from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's going to be on Saturday. And then let's add more to add another day. And it's going to be the same thing in this case. Let's say it's 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And this one's going to be on Sunday. So once I hit save, now you see it successfully saved it. And we have the weekend crew between this time they're allowed to work on these 2 days, and it's going to automatically track their time. So let's dive in and show you the clock in, clock out. Up here on the upper left, say I'm a sales rep that is ready to start working. When I'm ready to start working, I'll push the play button and automatically the time is going to start and it's going to start tracking the amount of time that I'm working. Also, you're going to see here total pins. How many pins have I dropped? How many pins per hour? Which means, let's just say there were 5 hours and I only dropped 5 pins on the map. Well, obviously that would mean there's 1 pin every hour that I dropped. And it'll also show the total amount of time once I actually stop this. So I push play to start. I can pause it. Maybe I want to go on a lunch break and maybe your rules are that your staff cannot get paid on lunch. They would just pause it. But if they stop, they can just stop it for the day. So as you see, it will show them each day that they worked. Also, how much time did they actually work? And if they ever paused it, it'll look exactly like this so that they can stay on top of their time. Okay, so now I'm going to head over to the territory page. Okay, so now I'm on the territory page. If I'm a rep, the time's already tracking in the back office because I actually started it. But let's just say I'm over here working and I actually want to drop a pin on this property. I dropped a pin. I'm going in and I'm working. I want to drop another pin on this property over here. It's automatically calculating those are 2 pins that were dropped. So if I'm ready to go and I'm working over here in this area and I want to maybe say this is an existing customer, this is another existing customer, it will actually track the amount of pins that are dropped within the time allotted. All right, let's go over to the reports and show you if I click on reports and then time tracking overview. Here, I can actually run a report on my reps to see how much time they actually worked between the allotted time you want to run the report for. So let's just say I want to say the last 90 days. And I also want all reps, and I want to run this report. Okay, so it says Paul's device, that's this username, actually worked on a total of 9 hours and 2 minutes and 54 seconds. He dropped 8 pins within the last 90 days at a pin count of 1 pin every single hour. And it also shows you the number of sales completed. So how many sales did he actually get? And with this rep number 2, he worked a total of 1 hour and 4 minutes. And on this drop down, if you click, you'll be able to see the actual work that was performed and more. You can click on these drop downs and see the allotted time in between. So this wraps up this video. I really want to thank all of you for the wonderful feedback that you're giving us. We're going to continue to grow the software based on your feedback. Everything is going to continue to grow in a linear fashion to where when you guys give us this feedback and we decide that that's a great feature that everybody can utilize, we're going to add it. So don't forget to reach out to our support team and always give us your feedback, because it's thanks to customers just like you who really help make this software wonderful. Thank you very much. And that concludes this video. Have a wonderful day.